At Hill Country Crisis Council, what we are is an organization that provides services to those who have been in abusive situations or are currently in abusive situations, whether that be domestic violence or sexual assault or child abuse.
Hill Country Crisis Council offers emergency shelter for women and children victims of domestic violence or child abuse. We have a program in area schools where we do prevention work, hoping to prevent some of these future crimes. We also offer court accompaniment to families, court preparation if these crimes are brought to trial, and we have a roster of people that also will accompany someone to the hospital for a sexual assault exam.
Nancy Johnson is a great-grandmother who came to our center, came to Kids Advocacy Place a little while back with her two great-grandchildren. They had disclosed abuse that had occurred to them.
They kept them in their room at all times. They pretty well stopped feeding them on the weekends. Unless they were at my daughter's house, they didn't eat. While my granddaughter and her husband ate McDonald's. My granddaughter was allowing him to give them their showers. He was drying their hair. And that's when this came out. And I kind of grabbed her arm and I grabbed it, I felt like I grabbed it too hard because she, and I said, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to grab your arm like that. And she turned around and she said, well, that's not anything. She said, that's not, Bobby was a lot worse than that. And I went, why is Bobby drying your hair? And then that's when the older one screamed. Screamed for no reason, just screamed. You have to tell Nanny, you have to tell her right now, because she wasn't going to tell. I don't want to give you the details because they're disgusting, and I don't think most people want to hear. It was just a brief, it was a small, enough to say, what's Nanny going to do with this information? What you don't know about kids that have been through this, that I certainly had no clue, is what you get in the beginning is just it's like, I'm going to give you this little bit, and it's not really even hardly what really happened, but it's something that did happen. So what I did, I had sense enough not to react, and I just went, that's really, really not right, what's happened to you, and if he did that, that's not good. Anyway, I got him to bed, and I got down on my knees in my office where I had chosen to sleep because I wanted to be close to them. I said, please, not this. Anything, give me anything. I'm talking to the Lord, and I'm saying, we're very close. And I'm like, and he just, it was like somebody took this blanket out of the dryer and just wrapped it around me there on my knees. And the comfort was so strong. And what I understood very clearly was, Nancy, I'll carry this. All you need to do is love these little girls and take care of them. I will open the doors. And I thought, I've got to call Donnie Coleman first thing Monday morning. I've got to call Donnie. It was just like nothing could happen. I took the girls to school. I already had them registered. I went and took them to school. And I called Donnie Coleman as soon as I got home. She made an appointment for me at 10 in the morning. I was there, and it was boom, boom, boom. You need to contact Bryan County Law Enforcement. You need to contact Tarrant County DA office. You need to contact. She brought the sheriff in to talk to me, the deputy sheriff here to talk to me. You need to contact CAP.
They were here at our center. We had an interviewer sit down with both children, and they detailed their experiences. We provided education for Nancy and her children as far as the process and the people that got involved, because at that point you had law enforcement get involved, Child Protective Services get involved. It ended up being a situation to where the case was prosecuted.
Mr. Max at the kids advocacy place was the one the girls finally gave their forensic interview that got him arrested. They did that.
First of all, most cases involving children, there's not an eyewitness. So it's a little child many times against a defendant who has a defense attorney or sometimes a team of defense attorneys. And so that child oftentimes is the state's only witness. And without Hill Country Crisis Counsel to get that forensic interview done so that it can't be attacked by the defense, and 2, get that child to the point of knowing that they can go forward in their life past the trial and also get through the trial if they're required to testify, to give them that strength to be able to get up on the stand and testify against the perpetrator, and to know that they have a team behind them, not just the prosecutors, not just law enforcement, but also Hill Country Crisis Counsel.
And any hour of the night and for hours, they can be with us. They will be with us from the point of, if it's a sexual assault, from the point of the ER coming through the doors all the way to the sexual assault exam and history taking. Also discharge. They make sure they have a safe place to go afterwards.
But they coordinated with the Kerrville Police Department for those interviews, who was coordinating with the detective in Tarrant County, who coordinated with the detective in Bryan County in Oklahoma, to get all of this to come together for an arrest and a conviction. I mean, that's victory. And then within 7 days, there was a hearing, and I had temporary conservatory custody of those children, and we had restraining orders against their parents, because we are not victims anymore. We live in victory, and we're happy, and we're a family, and I'm planning to adopt them in May. This is all, the strength I have has come from the people that I have encountered with this organization, with this resource that's been made available to me. And I can't even tell you what it means to me and my family, my children.